she want to be? What was it again? She want to be a choreographer.
Oh, very cool. Dancing is very cool. I'm a
Yeah.
music person, so that's something that I can definitely definitely get into. So I wanna one more, Jasmine.
My name is Jasmine, and I don't know what college I want to go to. I don't know what I want to be when I grow up, but I know I want to live in Rio de Janeiro.
In Rio de Janeiro. That is awesome. Rio is gonna have the Olympics in 4 years, so you'll be just in time to go to the Olympics. That's great. So this class, for those of you who don't know what you want to be in 4 years and you don't know where you want to go to college, that's okay. This class is the beginning of what's going to tell you how to get there. So every time that you come in, I want to talk a little bit about procedures. So when you come in here, the first thing I want you to do is somebody is going to need to pass out handouts. And so, well, it's not going to be the same person every time, but what I want to have happen is I want to make this something where people can get beast points for asking me to pass out the handouts without me having to say anything. Just coming over and saying, Dr. Anderson, can I help pass out the handouts? So, yes, I am a doctor. So, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. Then, the next step is going to be to sit at your desk silently. And then what I would like for you all to do is take out your beast card, your homework, and your agenda, and lay it out on your desk. The reason why I want your beast card out is because I want to just be able to walk over to you and say, good job, and write in some beast points. The next thing that I'd like for you to do is to copy the homework from the board into your agenda. If you can't see the board because you're sitting over there, you might move over here briefly during that period of time where you're silently working on the do first, and then you can copy it straight off the board. So over the weekend for Monday, what your homework is going to be is to write one paragraph, and I'm going to say that that's 5 to 10 sentences, depending on how much you want to write, about what you can do today, what you can do starting today to prepare for college. Now I heard some murmurs of people saying that I don't want to go to college. Imagine that you are going to college, because we're going to get you all to college. So, be thinking about that, and this is going to be due Monday. We're going to call these journal activities, and so I'm going to collect these, and then I'll give them back to you with comments and talk to you. So if you have questions, you can also ask me questions in these writing assignments. So one more time, write one paragraph, 5 to 10 sentences, about what you can do today to prepare for college. From now on, I'll be sure to put the homework on a slide in the PowerPoint, because that seems like that'll be a lot more efficient. So, then the last thing is to work on your do first, and you all already know how to do that. You understand the do first really well. Are there any questions about this procedure? Yeah, Alex.
So if we do our homework, we get a base point, or
If you do your homework, you get a beast point. You don't get a beast point for doing your homework, because doing your homework is something that you are accountable for. We are going to hold you accountable for doing your homework. You have to go above and beyond an accountability. If you helped somebody do their homework and I found out about it, then I would, so report on your neighbor. If your neighbor helped you do your homework and said, you know, in math class, that's something that we needed to work on together, and so I helped him do this, or actually he helped me do this, is what I want to hear. I don't want to hear about what you did. I want you to report on other people. I'll give you a beast point for that.
the 2 paragraphs, I can get a base point.
If you go way above and beyond on your journal entries, then I'll think about giving you beast points for that. And you'll also probably end up on the board, the wall right here. I have a lot of empty space, so that's where it'll go.
Alright.
Okay, so now we got to keep moving. We got a lot to do. So what is the very first thing that you're going to do when you walk into this room? Yes. Yeah, you're gonna sit down. Somebody's going to get the handout out to you. What else? What else is going to happen next? Yes.
Take your numeric card, your agenda, and your homework.
That's right. And next, after that, write your homework down. Don't forget to write your homework down, because sometimes I'm going to be forgetful and not say it. If I don't say it and it's up here, you're responsible for it. You are accountable. So, oops. So then, one more thing. What's the last thing? This is the easy one. What do you do in every class? Yes. Do your do first. What's your homework time? Mariana. With the football. Mariana. Yes, that's it. Okay, I'll work on that. So, now I'm going to tell you a little bit about me. So, here we go. My rough road to greatness. I started out as a little boy. I liked slides. And I'm from Marion, Ohio, which is in the middle of Ohio, kind of in a rural kind of community. Yeah, Angel. ideas of what I wanted to do, and I eventually ended up going and doing other things completely than that. So when I was in high school, I got really involved with music. This is me with my best friend, Rich Baird, and we were on a choir trip to New Orleans. And we had a really great time there, and I got really into music. And so I played the piano, and I do some singing. I like to sing in choirs, and next semester, I'm hoping to start a club for those of you who are also interested in music. But so from there, I went to the Eastman School of Music, and I studied music theory, where I got to talk about how to make music and how to teach people music. And this is my best friend and my college roommate, Bernard Holcomb, who now, he grew up in Detroit, and he was my roommate for my first year in college, and he ended up singing with the Lyric Opera in Chicago. He's right now singing. You can go to the Lyric Opera website, and you can look up Bernard Damon Holcomb. And this guy right here, probably about 75 pounds lighter, made it to the Lyric Opera. My friend right here, Corey Hunter, he sang with the Harlem Boys Choir in Harlem for most of his childhood, and then came to Eastman. Now he's working on a PhD at Princeton in something called ethnomusicology, which is kind of a mix between anthropology, kind of like going to different cultures and learning about them, and about music. So I went from Eastman, where I got my undergraduate in music theory. Oh, so this is my family. This is my mom, Betty. You can't really see very well, can you? I'll put off the lights. Can you put off the lights for me, David? Yes. Thank you. So this is my mom, Betty. This is me. This is my brother-in-law, Keith, and my brother-in-law, Keith. Yeah, that's right. My brother-in-law, Keith. My sister, Kirsten. My brother, Chris. My dad, Jim. My grandma, Rose. She's a couple lady. Yeah, and then some more family. So I went on, I taught at a school here in Houston. I taught at T.H. Rogers down in the Galleria area for a year. And I taught music there. Really liked it a lot, but I decided that I wanted to go back and get my PhD, that I wanted to be a doctor of music. You don't have to be a doctor of medicine, you can also be a doctor of music. So I went to school for 5 more years, and this is a picture of me presenting at an international conference in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I presented on some stuff about music and the brain and how it all interacts. Why music makes you feel the way you do. Hang on just a minute. And then, so I also presented at Japan. I presented in Seattle. I presented at Yale. I presented in Tallahassee, Florida. I won awards. And I decided that I wanted to make a tangible difference in people's lives. You know, this research was great. I loved it. I was good at it. But I wanted to make a difference. And so I found this job at Yes Prep, and now I am here to help you go down your rough road to greatness. So, this is me at graduation. What's really cool when you get your PhD, you get these fancy gowns based on the school that you went to. So my gown is purple, and I'll be able to buy this and wear this to our graduation here at Yes Prep. And then this is my advisor. So when you graduate with a PhD, they take the hood that I'm wearing right here, and they put it over your head, and that's the only degree where they do that. So it's a really exciting ceremony. This is my friend Ben Dwayne. He was my best friend in my PhD work, and he went on to go to Columbia, and now he's working there as a professor. And this is another professor who also worked a lot with me. So this is my story. This is what brought me here. I was doing this research, and I decided that, you know, this wasn't going to do it for me for the rest of my life. I want to be here helping you all get to college, helping you all do the things that I have gotten to do, and more. I want you to go beyond me and do everything that you can do to be the best people you can be. So, yes, question.
So if I do almost the same thing as you, can I go to another country and help like other children in other countries?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want to do. Whatever you dream, you can make it happen. And this class is going to be the class that is going to help you do this. This class is your roadmap, your GPS unit to get you from here in Houston,
China, Beijing,
to getting to college, to China, to Beijing, yeah, to anywhere you want to go, you can go. So what I'd like to do now is I'd like to, yes, you had a question earlier. Yeah. No, I don't. But here's what you want to know is that what I am doing for me is more fulfilling than what any medical doctor could do any day, because I feel like I have a chance to impact lives here, and that's exciting. And that's, you know, that's why I want to be here. So, now, what we're going to do is we're going to read through this syllabus. At the very top of the syllabus, you'll see my name, Dr. Benjamin Anderson. And my email address has a hole in it. So it's BENJAMIN, just like Benjamin, .Anderson@yesprep.org. And if you need to call me anytime before 9 p.m., any day of the week, I'll return your call as quickly as I can if I can't get to it immediately. Right now, my number is 713-967-9471. And that number is going to change, so make sure that when you get your binder for this class, because I asked you to get binders, make sure that I'll make sure that you have your syllabus and that you can change the phone number. Elenis.
My question is, where it says 1 to 2 binders, what is that like?
Oh, 1 inch to 2 inches.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's the size of the binder, not 1 or 2 binders. It's just the size of the binder. So 1 inch or 2 inches. Good question. Thank you. So who can read the first paragraph of What is Freshman Seminar? Mariana. Okay, great. Oh, keep going. I'm sorry. One more sentence. Shankavi. Okay, who can tell me what we're going to be reading? Yeah, Alex.
The 7 habits of highly effective teams, I guess.
Right, exactly. And then what is Freshman Seminar designed to do? Yes. To what? To shape the conversation? Shape what conversation? Yeah, it's going to shape our conversation in this class. What else is it going to do? I mean, this class is going to help you to find out who you are as a person and to maximize your learning potential. What else, Landis?
And also, it'll help you think about your journey to college.
It's going to help you think about your journey to college. Exactly. So can I get some volunteers to read the next paragraph? How many people volunteer to read that? That's great. Who haven't I talked to yet? What's your name one more time? Alex. Gotcha. Go for it.
All the organizational skills and study habits you learn in freshman seminar will assist you in being more successful in all your classes. You will also engage in many social activities that will help you learn more about your yes step family members and how you work as an invest in the community.
Can you read the next one too?
Success in this class will help you be successful in all your classes. Remember, your judging system and the process it has worked for countless years. Students will do the same thing.
Good job, Alex. Thank you. So, what this means is that what this means is that you're going to learn study skills that are going to impact every class that you're taking here. These skills, and I'm going to be testing you in math, in vocabulary, and things that are going to work to help you prep for the PSAT that you're going to be taking during your sophomore or junior year. So, are there any questions about this? Yes, Alex?
Why? Well, I want to know the exact reason why would you have to take these tests.
Why you have to take what test? The PSAT?
Yeah, that one.
The PSAT can get you scholarship money in order to get to college. So there's money attached to that test that can really help you down the road, doing well on it.
So the higher the grade, more money.
Yes, exactly. And this is the thing that you need to know starting today. This is the beginning of your journey to college. So starting today, every grade counts. Every grade. And it's going to turn it into dollars. You might not see those dollars today, but you'll see those dollars when you graduate from college. College graduates make about 3 times more than people who have not graduated from college. Yes, what's your question? How long what? It took me 5 years to do my PhD. binder, pens, pencils, highlighters, packs of paper, and dividers. So dividers for the binder. Is this clear to everyone? Raise your hand if this is not clear. Jose? What? At least 2 dividers. So not very many. You probably are buying dividers for other classes as well. So whatever you have left over, we can use in this class. The outlook for this class. You're going to participate actively in seminar, offering ideas and questions to class discussion. Who can read the next bullet point for me? What's your name one more time? Okay, who wants to read the next one? Jasmine?
Complete all the practice
Thoroughly. Yep, exactly. That means, what does thoroughly mean? What's your name? Alex?
I think like complete them by yourself or something. Like complete them like in the I forgot that word.
Who can help out? I may? Yeah, if you read it thoroughly, then that means that you've read it carefully. It also means that you're doing your homework carefully, and you're also doing it completely, and you're doing the entire thing. Yes. Oh, okay. Next bullet, is that what you wanted to do? Great. Maintain a positive attitude about seminar. Great. And one more? Yes, what's your name one more time? Go on. Okay.
Demonstrate creativity and or critical thinking while being assignments.
Okay, great. So, the grading policy for this class. The breakdown is 25% for summative assessment. There's going to be more information about that to come because we're still in the process of making the rubric for it. There's going to be 20% based on your homework, and then there's going to be 55% based on quizzes. So it's going to be imperative that you prepare when I tell you that we have a quiz, that you make sure that you're preparing for it, because this is going to be a huge part of your grade. Who can read the course goals for me? Could you read the course goals for me? What's your name? Could you read the course goals for me?
100%
Great. So what this means, this is new to this year. This year we are going to extend summer opportunities back to freshmen. So this summer you're going to find a 2-week opportunity to go and do something that you want to do, whether that's go to another country, whether that's to do a service project, whether that's to do an internship. So start thinking about this now, start thinking about this today, about things that you'd like to do, and I can help you investigate exactly what you want to be doing. There's going to be more information about that, but we've got to keep moving. So, now, on the bottom of this sheet should be the first page in your binder. Once you get it for freshman seminar, I want this to be the first page in your binder. And at the bottom, there is a commitment from all of you. So if you would write your name in the first blank and print. And once you have your binder, I am going to check on Monday when you bring in your binder to make sure that this is the first page and that it is written, your name is written, and that your signature is on it and it's dated. This is your signature. So let's read this all together. Okay, are you ready? 1 second. So we're going to start, we're going to read it all together. Here we go. I, Dr. Anderson, will read your name. We're reading, we're not repeating. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. I, Dr. Anderson, commit to freshman seminar. I know that the skills. Time out. Okay, I'll read it and then you repeat back. I know that the skills, habits, and strategies I learned in this class will help me in high school, college, and beyond. Okay? I will do whatever it takes to be successful in this course and every course I take. As a Yes Prep Southwest Maverick. We've got some Maverick pride. Great. Okay, so we have person in your group to, we're going to call this the demerit round robin. In order for you to, knowing is half the battle of knowing whether you're going to get a demerit or not. So one person in your group is going to be the reporter or recorder. So assign that role in 10 seconds. Ready? Now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Class. Class. So now, your next thing that you're going to do, everybody is just going to say one thing for the next 2 minutes that they can think of, going around the circle. You may not say 2 things in a row, and the next person has to say the next thing. We're going to see who can come up with the most demeritable offenses in the next 2 minutes. Any questions? Yes. Yes. You can't recycle. So your time begins now. Go.